Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I thought I would do this video because lately I've been out purchasing jewelry to repurpose. And normally I do these hauls on my new channel where I just do hauls. I wanted to keep this channel for tutorials. But I thought I would show you why I picked up this group of jewelry and why I bought it, to give you kind of an idea of what to look for when you're going to repurpose jewelry. And so a lot of it, I bought these, everything with this brown tab was 50% off. So I bought these bracelets for the obvious reasons. There's some really nice glass and even some rhinestone beads here that are nice color. They're neutral. There's some little tiny blue beads here too, and a charm, although I think that's a brand, Aaron-ish, I don't know. I'm not familiar. I believe this gentleman that I buy from also gets the Goodwill boxes, but he used to make really good bags and bottles that I would buy and open from you, but he's cherry picking out most of it now and selling it for $1 to $3. He's not even doing, and now it's just junk jewelry, so I won't be buying any more of his jars. This one was $2, so $1 each. You couldn't even buy those beads for that. And that's what you got to look at. What would it cost you in the store? These are glass beads with a beautiful shiny finish on them. And this was $2 because everything in his booth was 50% off. Again, this one was probably a little, no, that was 50 cents. That's why I picked that one with the little elephant. But he used to put this kind of stuff in his bags, and now he's selling them individually, which I don't blame him. But now nobody's buying his bags. He's had the same ones, like he's probably got 10 small bags, maybe quart size, and then a couple gallons, and then a couple of big jars, and nobody's buying them even at 50% off because he only put junk in them. These beads are gorgeous. This one was $1.50. And then more just real pretty. And I'm pretty sure these might be plastic, but I'm okay with that for $1. You know, if they're very pretty, you can mix plastic in with your glass. So far they've been glass. Now this I bought for $2.50 because look at the gorgeous beads for autumn. These are all glass and so easy to take apart. You just cut the string. So these are gorgeous. And right now what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of most of my beads. I'm keeping maybe 20%, the stuff I really love, the stuff for my steampunk and the more unusual and unique pieces. And I'm making up shoe boxes full of different themes. And I have one that's all autumn. I have one that's Halloween. So like this will be divided equally. Some of the bright orange will go in the Halloween and all the autumn colors, and some of the bright orange will go in the autumn box. If anybody's interested in seeing a video on that, I'll be happy to do it. Now this one was $1.50, but you can see their little lampwork snowmen. And then some mittens. So for $1.50, that was a no-brainer. I mean, and you can use the clasp, and this is some nice chain, which, you know, is attached to the clasp. And I'm making up lots of that kind of thing as well. Little bits of chain with the clasp. This is a magnetic clasp. So when you are also a reseller, or you have a place to resell supplies, this is a good way to look at your stuff. Now this one I just picked up the other day. I got it for 50% off of $3, so $1.50. And they are vintage plastic, but not that old because it has a lobster claw. So if it was like a barrel clasp, it could be even older. Now there's always a chance they restrung it, but these are some really cool autumn beads. And I'm going to mix this up in that big box and, you know, just sell them by the handful. These are glass, and then they got some nice rhinestone spacers. I got it for $1. And these are all glass with the rhinestone spacers, so that was a really good deal. This is some glass pearls, a fun tassel, which I love tassels, some lampwork beads for $1.50. And again, you just got to look at it. It's got good weights, you know, everything's glass. I believe these are, yeah, these are the glass pearls. Just a beautiful bracelet, lots of wonderful elements. You've got a spacer with a loop so you can attach a charm, and a couple bead caps. So there's a lot of materials on here to reuse or sell. And a lot of this will be going straight into my boxes, and I'll only be keeping a small portion of it. Okay, let me go through some more of his. Another glass. This has a Shambhala clasp on it, and they're all glass, beautiful, maybe even crystal. These are so reflective. I would suggest these might be crystal. $1.50. This is those, it's kind of a chakra-like style with the lava beads for $1. Has a couple nice metal beads, all the lava type beads. And you've got your different gemstones, and I don't know what that is, but it's beautiful. So again, for $1, worth it. This one was $2.50, marked down half price. All glass. I don't know if you can hear it. These are glass. It's very heavy. It's got a barrel clasp, possibly handmade because it's very loose. I mean, you can see either beads are missing or the string came loose. But they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. These can be put in autumn. They can be put in Christmas or in patriotic. So some of the things like reds will be divided among several boxes. Here's another one that was a red plastic bead, but for $1.50, these are a beautiful color. They're a bright, rich red. And they have the little little gold metal beads between them. So another one for $1.50, a lot of beads that can be divided over several different boxes. And then I love glass beads that are black. These are definitely glass. There's like a small, I don't think that's Buddha. I think that might be the Laughing Buddha. Plastic charm, I think. It looks like it's blue painted silver. I'm not entirely sure. I paid $2, but these are big, heavy beads. I might also be a Shambhala. Let's see. I haven't taken them off their cards because I wanted to do this. Yeah, it's also a Shambhala type clasp. So you can loosen it or tighten it, but it's going to all be taken apart. Here's another one that was kind of different. It was $2.50, but it has the flower, which I'll probably take apart for the drops, because getting these rich deep purple drops is very difficult. And it's very pretty though. I'll be interested to see how that's put together. Some gold and some purple, deep purple glass pearls. For $2.50, I thought that might be worth it. And I don't even know if I can keep that together or not, if it's put together as part of the bracelet. So I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, we got more from him. This was $1.50, and this would go in Christmas. Maybe a pinch of them will go into the autumn, because I do put a little green, a little purple, a little red, then the golds and browns and oranges. See if I can find more from him. That might be it, because I hit quite a few places. Antique stores, thrift stores, a Goodwill. This was from, I think, a place called Texas Thrift. And I got everything I bought. I think most of it was... Well, I don't know for sure. This one, if this was on sale or not. But for $4, I think I chose this because they're all glass. They're knotted, so it'll be a pain because you got to cut every one. But they're glass. And you cannot buy that many gorgeous deep red, because these are a deep red, glass beads for $4. So that's how you have to look at it. Here's a similar string, but in bright red for $1 more. And like I said, I can't remember what tickets were on half price. But this is like a bright red glass. And again, for $5, I could not buy all of those beads. So sometimes I pay up a little more because I don't think I could buy that for that price. Now this one was $7. I do believe this one was on sale, but I don't remember. It might have been I bought this for that price because of the gorgeous tassel here, a nice stone, and this Rolo chain for myself. Sometimes I'm willing to pay up a little bit if there's a good quality material. And these are all excellent. Heavy. That Rolo chain is great quality. So I think I actually did. I think this is the one I struggled with. And I talked to my husband. I said, I don't know. He goes, well, if you really love it, just get it. And I think I did, because everything was nice quality. Now there is a tag called the zigzag stripe. I have not investigated it. And if it's worth money, then I'll have to think about it. But most of it's not worth, it's worth selling. This is another one I paid $4 for, or maybe less. A lot of what I bought was on sale. But even I'm going with just the prices on the tag. I like the tassel. I thought this was cool. Not sure if I'll use the whole thing as it's included here, or if I'll take them apart and have them separate. Another nice chain. And again, I felt for $4, the materials enclosed were worth it. This is another one that was $6. And I struggled with this one too. But the quality of the tassel. This chain is very heavy duty. It's just beautiful. Now the way it was put together is a little, I don't know if that got bent over time, but I can fix that. And the chains, there's a lot of beautiful chain on here. Now again, I haven't taken this one apart either. It was $6. The clasp was a nice quality, but no tag, no signature. But again, I struggled with it, but in the end, the quality and weight and condition, it's like brand new. This one is either worth selling, or I may take and amend this. Add a bead to it, take off this one, put a colorful bead. I'm not really sure, but this is one I could do a lot of fun stuff with. Now this one also was $4, but I like the combination of glass and some plastic. It is vintage, you can see by the hook. This is a vintage piece. So there are some really nice vintage beads on here. And these will go in Christmas or autumn. I just think there's some gorgeous beads on this, but it's not a quality vintage piece that's worth money. There's no signature on it, no signing. So oftentimes it can be, oh, there is one. Let me look and see what it says. Hold on. Let me get my loop. I thought I saw that. We'll spend, oh, I think I was looking at jewelry for an hour at that place. You sometimes miss things. Let's see what it says. I might have looked at it. Oh, I think I did. It just says, hold on, I'll show you in a minute. I want to see if I can read it and then I'll show it to you. Sometimes you can see it on camera. Yeah, I believe it says Japan, and I think I did notice that. But I can't tell for sure, but I'll hold it up and let you look at it. Maybe on camera we'll both be able to read it better. But it's just one of those things that's hard to read. Oh, Napier. Wait. I can't tell. Anyway, I always research before I take apart. So if it's worth money, of course I'll sell it. But 99.9% of the time they are not. This one was some more beautiful black beads for $5. And again, I bought a lot of yellow, so I believe the yellow and blue were what was on sale. The ones that were green were not, but I do believe the yellow and the blue were on sale. And that's why I bought so many, because this was green, so that was not on sale. There was an orange that was not on sale, and another green here. And those are the ones I struggled with. But I think all of these blue and yellow were the ones on sale. And even if it was $5, these beads are glass and they're stunning. They're absolutely beautiful. Where's the clasp on this? Is there a clasp? Well, we'll just look. No, it looks like you just loop it over your head. But they're beautiful. They're a little dusty. I'll have to take a damp rag and wipe them. And again, they're hand knotted, so I will have to pull them off one by one. But they are not glued on. They're definitely movable on the string. Because if they're glass, I've never seen glass glued on. Here's another one that was yellow, a bigger bead, similar, but rounder. These are more round, these are more of the squished rondelle shape. And again, the same original price. So I think these were, one tag was $75 and one was $50, I believe. Something like that. But that's why I bought so many that were blue. I think this was only blue I got. And it's all plastic, but I liked the colors. And I thought I could take them off as charms and leave them as charms, because I will be selling lots of loose charms like this. So that they already have either a loop on each end, or they look like that. That way people can buy them to use them as is. And I think that was the rest of those. Oh wait, there's another one. This one was $2.99, so it was either 50 or 75% off. And it was all beautiful purple. And it has this, is this the clasp? I can't remember. No, I think it's just elastic. And that was only $2.99 minus whatever. And I think that's supposed to be a rose. But I liked the purple color of the beads, and they are all glass. It's very heavy. Okay, any more from that store? I think the rest of these I just picked up here and there. I wouldn't have paid more than, you saw, $3 or $4 is the most I pay. This one does not have a price on it, but I know I didn't pay that much for it. It might have even been one of the ones from the antique store that I took the card off. So I think I probably paid about $2.50 for this one. In fact, I'm fairly certain. It's got a little bit of white on it, and I don't know if that was damage or just how the stones are, but I figured they're still usable, and the ones that are really damaged I just won't put in a lot. But these are pinkish red. I think they're a good color for autumn, but they would also go good in just like a spring box. This is one that I don't know where I got it, but I probably didn't pay more than a couple bucks for it. And these are tiger's eye, but they appear to have a clear coating on them. And I'm going to see if I can get that off, because you can see the beautiful stone, but then there's like a clear coat over it. And I like the charm. I thought the pendant was nice. And I can also harvest the leather and the clasp. If I can, yeah, I think I have to open it here. Just take it off and then leave that jump ring on, and I can harvest this leather strap for somebody to use for another necklace. Then I have, let's see, this one I picked up just for the charms. It's a pair of earrings. In fact, I got this most recently, and there's 2 of them. This bag is just filled from several different days, probably about 2 weeks of purchasing. Well, I know there's 2 of these. I don't know where the other one is. I've had a couple incidents in here where things have gotten knocked over. It could be, but there are 2 of these, and they have the same charms: little filigree, a fleur-de-lis, a key, a heart with a lock, and the same. But there's 2 exactly like this. I'm not sure where the other one is, but I'll find it. That was bought, I think, day before yesterday, along with this beautiful pendant, which is a glass pendant. And it's like a fused glass. And it's just stunning. And I know I only paid about a couple bucks on that. It's just beautiful. And, oh, these are just some little bedazzler. You can just stick them on and crimp them down with stones, vintage. So I have those. Pair of earrings I thought were fun. They're only $1. Oh, that's what all this stuff was. It was at an antique store, and everything was $1. And I got 1 free. So I bought 2 and got 1 free. And I believe these are the 3 I bought. I bought this pair of earrings, this set, all this chain, because I thought that was amazing. And I could take that apart for my chain lots. And then there was one more I got. I think it was this one. This filigree. So those were like 4 for $3. And these, I've got a filigree lot. That's my phone. I apologize. That is my husband texting me. So I'll text him right back. This is, I bought this. Oh, this was also bought there. So for $1 each. And they're like hair picks or something. I'm not exactly sure. But I'm going to research them a little bit. They're kind of cool. Then these are some other pieces I picked up for like a couple bucks each. This was like an abalone looking rhinestone I thought was cool. A fleur-de-lis keychain that says Paris. A nice little stone one with a different color, and then the lava stone. This one had a real pretty focal bead and some nice glass beads on it. This one's very odd, but it has a lot of little stone beads and an interesting clasp and interesting little pendant. All can be taken apart. And then this is another unusual piece, just bunches of different little elements. Some tassels, some beaded chain, some chain. This can be taken apart into several applications. Same with this, just a nice chain that I'll probably just sell it in a lot. I think I have both of these. I don't know where the other one is. And then this was the last one I got at that thrift store. And this one I paid full price, but I liked all the quality of the different glass beads. A few acrylic beads, but there's some nice stone. They're the dyed stone, but this is what I wanted. These are strung on there, little flowers that stack. And those were just unique enough, I had to have them. And sometimes it comes down to there's some pieces you have to have, some nice metal pieces. But anyway, that's all the stuff I got, along with, I did get some seed beads for $3 that my husband found for me. So that was it. I got all these wonderful things, and I just wanted to share them with you, along with a cute little pair of shoes I'm going to see if I can do something fun with. I think I paid $4 or $5. Looks like I paid $5, and I thought they were so cute, and they came with a big flower tucked in them. So I'm going to do something fun with these. But anyway, I thought I would share that with you. Most of the hauls will be done on the other channel, but I wanted to show you why I picked the things I do and what kind of things you can do with them. So I will be back using some of these items in a video. And I'll show you a little bit of what I'm doing with the lots I'm going to make up too, in case any of you are interested. But I'll be back soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.